It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Philadelphia Phillies.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Number 25 gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box, Andrew Houston. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Atlanta, the right fielder, Andrew Houston.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike.
First pitch, 136.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Grounded to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 5, Leonis Martin.
Into the box now, Leonis Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Batting third, the first baseman, Brian Lee.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Lee. Man at first for him following the one-out single. From the stretch. In there for strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Martin, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Three and two now.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Standing in, George Springer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ruiz sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And the throw in gets away from him. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. Kinsler is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Braves will strand 3. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
So striding in, Elmer Ruiz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Elmer Ruiz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Houston is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Rolando Lopez.
Standing in, Rolando Lopez. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Danny Ewell, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Still no score. Second inning ahead from Cincinnati, but first, here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Richard Williams.
Settling in now, Richard Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So here now's the pitcher, Greg Maddux. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
The right fielder, number 2.
Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Stepping in now, Andrew Houston. He swings and grounds it to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on MLB Network. Stepping up to the plate, number 21. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame.
The right fielder, number 21.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, number 4. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Number 31 will be next. The 3-2 pitch. That's popped up. Simmons shading to his right. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, number 31.
Now at the plate, number 31, and this will be his first plate appearance of the new year. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Fielder, number 5, Leonis Martin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
This is line to left, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now he'll step off and fire to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Brian Lee. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
The left fielder, number 4.
In now, George Springer. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Strike 2. No outs, nobody on.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off.
Ball.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Line toward right center. And this will be a base hit for Kinsler.
Up next for Atlanta.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready for another chance? Lonnie Chisenhall flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-2. There goes Kinsler. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Andrew Knapp, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Lee comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting in, the first baseman, number 6.
So digging in now, number 6. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad. That's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, number 25. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher.
At the plate, Richard Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
No balls and one strike. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Greg Maddux. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Count remains full. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that AB right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Into the box, Andrew Houston, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in now, Elmer Ruiz back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Stepping into the box, Rolando Lopez. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Popped him up. Williams is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Danny Ewell, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Leonis Martin. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Leonis Martin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, behind the back. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Brian Lee.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brian Lee, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He's set, and the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Ball 2. Martin gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. Here now the 2-2. hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at bat was
Now
over.
batting,
Down 0-2. He's able to work himself
George
back into a hitter's count,
Springer.
2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Now batting, George Springer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen,
C.J.
your
Edwards
attention,
comes
please.
on now in an awfully
Now
difficult
pitching for the
situation
Phillies,
as there are 2 on here
number
with
19,
nobody out.
C.J. Edwards.
Standing in now, Ian Kinsler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set, and the 0-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Edwards has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location
The third
and
baseman,
upsetting
number
the
8,
hitter's timing. You do
Lonnie
that, and everything's going to be
Chisenhall.
fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, but it's right by is going to score. Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the fifth. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Richard Williams would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Chisenhall rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Now batting, catcher, Richard Williams.
Digging in, Richard Williams. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. A high fastball is in there.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Here now the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Braves lead this one 5-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 21.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied into short left center. After it is Martin. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 4.
Stepping up now, number 4 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So stepping in, number 31. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Ball 2 now.
2-0.
Fouled off. Here's a high pop-up. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in to try it again. Greg Maddux getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Now here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Now batting.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Stepping in now, Andrew Houston. A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Bare-handed for one. On to first, and they get them both.
The center
really good pitch from the pitcher right there.
Leone.
Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box, Leonis Martin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. 2 balls and a strike to Leonis Martin.
1 strike.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Grounded back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Into the box now, Brian Lee. Ball 1.
1-1, no strike.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Martin is off at first with 2 away. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in, the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt.
1 strike.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
2-2.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in, number 6. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Popped up. Kinsler for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
DJ LeMahieu will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
LeMahieu.
Out in front of it, strike one. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Runners on first with one down. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. The second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Seventh inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Jared Dominguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Jared Dominguez.
Stepping in, George Springer. He singled his last time
Leading
up.
off for Atlanta, the left fielder, George Springer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball one. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So one away now, and here's Ian Kinsler. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall, fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. So they hold a 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Elmer Ruiz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. The pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kinsler. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rolando Lopez.
Ready once again, Rolando Lopez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 to count. There's Kinsler at second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Danny Buell.
So coming to the plate, Danny Buell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Popped him up. Lopez over to his right. 1 away. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. In now, Richard Williams. First pitch on its way, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. Throw won't get him. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
In now, Greg Maddux, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Williams is on his way home. He will score as they pile on. It's now a 6-0 game.
The right fielder, number 2, Andrew Houston.
Into the box now, Andrew Houston. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looped out towards short. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Phillies nothing. At the plate, number 21. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's
Number
going about
21.
his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
I got 2-1 the count.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
2 strikes.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now at the plate, number 4, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Digging in, number 31. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up high, 2-1 now. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Popped up. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. digging in, Leonis
Leading off
Martin.
for Atlanta,
4 hits for him in
the
this
center
one, all
fielder,
singles.
Number 5, Leonis Martin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
One and one. Here it comes. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 home. And this will be fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there.
The
big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Lee.
Stepping in now, Brian Lee, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
The left fielder, number 4.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, George Springer, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-0 pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Lee leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Now in the box, Ian Kinsler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
Hit hard to third. but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Striding in once again, Lonnie Chisenhall, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Shot toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Number 30 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 30.
Andrelton Simmons will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. Richard Williams would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Standing in now, Richard Williams, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Williams is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Now that's popped up. Number 6 will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Braves 8 and the Phillies nothing. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew Knapp starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Lee over to his left. And a step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 6.
Stepping into the box, number 6. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. And there's ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
One out, nobody on. And that's in there, 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Sandberg will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. The 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Struck him out. So now just 1 man stands between he and his no-hitter.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Elmer Ruiz, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. And a fly ball. And this should do it. Springer is there. Makes the catch. And there it is. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs on 16 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 7 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon: 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.